This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Today, the State Department of Health Services reporting 460 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. And there have been more than 851,000 confirmed cases since the beginning of the pandemic. The state also reporting 14 more people have died because of the virus. A new study from the CDC shows how keeping the middle seat empty on airplanes can reduce a person's risk of being exposed to coronavirus by 23 to 57%. That is if passengers are not wearing a face mask. The report comes as airlines are beginning to resume filling those middle seats. And more Americans are wanting to travel this summer. That has airlines across the nation gearing up. American Airlines now says it will run a nearly normal summer schedule, operating at more than 90% of its pre-pandemic capacity. And several airlines say they're already seeing fuller flights and more summertime bookings. It could soon be the end of an era for a restaurant that's been serving bangers and mash on Mill Avenue for 2 decades. Rula Bula telling us their landlord has chosen not to renew their lease for their location at 5th Street and Mill, and they don't know if they will be able to move.
It's going to be very hard to relocate or reproduce the ambience that we have here and the authenticity. It's not just the concept. It is actually, it's kind of more of a work of art that you interact with when you come in the pub. And we've been part of the community for more than 20 years.
There is certainly a lot of character there. Rula Bula is currently set to close by July 1st. We did reach out to the company that owns Rula Bula's building, and they say they did offer them a 10-year lease matching market rate with other businesses there in the area, but they just couldn't come to an agreement. A staple here in Arizona is closing. Sibley's West, the Chandler and Arizona gift shop, is closing in June. It's a downtown Chandler shop. It sells local items, food, souvenirs, pottery, and so much more. The owners are choosing to retire, and they do have plans to travel quite a bit in the future. Traveling in style, how about that? You could do it for 90 minutes. A new company is going to drive you from Phoenix to Tucson in a Tesla. Falcon Line, using the electric vehicles, fully equipped with advanced air filtration for COVID safety. There's Wi-Fi on board too, so you can work. It will be kind of pricey.
$100 if you book a seat. It's $300 if you'd like the privacy to book the car on a one-way. So it kind of really depends. The added benefit of booking the car is you'll have door-to-door service. If you book a seat, then it'll be point-to-point.
Pickup locations are near Sky Harbor and North Scottsdale, and there are plans to expand to other cities. Some hiring news from Walmart. The company says it's planning to convert 2/3 of its hourly positions in stores to full-time. It's going to happen over the next couple of months here. Walmart says this is all part of an effort to retain employees. Last month, they gave about half of workers a pay raise to $15 an hour. Tomorrow is World Voice Day, and there's new research suggesting people who've been working from home during the pandemic have experienced some problems when it comes to voice-related issues. We may not realize this, but the constant virtual and phone meetings do have the potential to strain the voice, and even more so than those in-person meetings. Using your voice continuously over an extended period of time could cause muscle and soft tissue problems in the voice box, and it can lead to dryness, irritation, and a sore throat.
You have to be careful with some things if they have caffeine. You know, a lot of caffeine can be a dehydrator, which then can, potentially dry up the secretions on the voice box that are naturally there for lubrication and to help vibration.
And if you are still seeing problems after a few weeks of home remedies, Throat Coat Tea helps. Call your physician.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. The fire danger going back up today, especially across eastern Arizona, where we've got fire weather warnings in place, or red flag warnings, because of the strong winds in the forecast and the very low relative humidity expected for that area. Temperatures, though, a little cooler today, too. Look for a high of 83 in Phoenix, upper 60s to near 70 in Sedona, and in Kingman, we'll top out at 83 at Lake Havasu, with mid-50s today in Flagstaff. So to be cooler across the state, but again, windy in eastern Arizona and breezy here in the valley. Valley. The strongest winds across that eastern half of our state include the Mogollon Rim, areas like the White Mountains, and southeast Arizona, where gusts will be as strong as 40 to 50 miles an hour. For the Valley, we're talking wind gusts near 20 to 25 miles an hour today. Then winds back off tomorrow. Temperatures get a little bit warmer Friday into Saturday into the mid to upper 80s, but we're going to stay in the 80s through the weekend. And then early next week, upper 80s by Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, the 90s are back as breezes kick back up again.
We have another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading our free ABC15 mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.